At the time when hip-hop came out, it was a black urban thing. I'm white, and I had a middle-class family. And yes, I didn't have an easy life, but I didn't have a tough life either. I didn't have to sort of like walk over people with needles, cracking out. I could take from it what I liked, which was like the old funk influences and things like that, but it didn't completely represent me, nor did punk. Sunday morning. Classical music I really liked as well, and I still do. I like, Rimsky-Korsakov, Eric Satie, Nossi and 1-4. I love that. I mean, the space in the piano is just amazing. Some Debussy, lots of different things. I used to work in a classical music shop where I got paid absolutely no money. And so much snobbery in classical music though, it's really funny. It's like, no, I'll only have it if it's on Deutsche Grammophon. It must be on Deutsche Grammophon or it's not a performance. There's a lot of power in classical music. I mean, again, they were trying to fuck around with frequencies, except they couldn't control them the way that we can control them now. I mean, I say music is now more about frequencies and less about notes, whereas before it was about notes, what they could do with frequencies. And they'd try and mute things to get like a really muted sound, so they stick their hand in a horn and stuff like that. But it was all about power, and volume was played a big part in classical music, whereas like you build it up and up and up, then right down. All of a sudden you frighten the shit out of the audience by having like a 50-piece orchestra, like bang, straight back in. So yeah, I mean, music is a great way of getting rid of aggression. There you go. It's like, hi, I'm here. That's pretty good. Well, I get emails from people saying, you know, you are the neoclassical music, because what you're doing influences, not me personally, but the whole scene, what you're doing is influencing music across the board, just as classical music influenced everyone. What techno is doing is actually influencing all the other sub-musical genres that exist. And, you know, I mean, it basically has changed the whole way that music is produced. The way techno is made, it's changed the whole way music is produced. It's a very slow version of it. It's just, I think there's a jealousy when I listen to classical music inside that I can't sit at a piano and play this. And that for me is, I find that really hard to deal with.
Yeah.
But then, you know, they probably can't program computers.
But why do you mean a jealousy? Why would you?
Oh, I like to do everything. I mean, when I was a child, I was pissed off I couldn't draw, and I still find it embarrassing that I can't draw. I can draw cars, but they have to look like, you know, like spaceships. But I just can't draw, and I don't like not being able to do things. It really, really fucks me off. And the fact that I can't play a musical instrument just by sitting down and reading music really, really fucks me off. But I appreciate that the very fact that I can't do that probably has opened my mind to actually making music the way I make it and DJing the way I make it. I mean, you can do so much with this shit. I mean, like, it's very slow. It's like the performer's died. I know a lot faster than that. It's like, it's almost cigar music. And then you can do loads of things with stuff like this now. I mean, like, it's so cool. This is Bruno. Say hello to Dutch TV. Hello to Dutch TV.
You open the door and it's just...
Oh. Yeah. Hello. See you later.
Have a good night.
Thanks.
See you.
Some techno DJs that are really into their techno be fucking up music. That's the whole point. Each record is a tool, and then you use that tool in the way that is specific to the way you feel, and you can do shit with it that no one else can do. I can get totally enwrapped in what I'm doing. It just envelops me, and I just become so technical in my mind that I just have to do what I have to do. You just get totally sort of like, I don't know. I mean, I like to actually look at my hands, yeah, but look at them doing things which I'm not telling them to do, but I'm actually just working off the music in my head.
Thank you.